We had some technical issues, very big technical issues with this computer. I'm not going to be trying live streaming again with this computer. I'm just going to be doing it on my mobile phone. And let's get into it. I hope if anyone, anyone was watching that first one, I'm sorry, but we had a lot of technical issues, and in general, I just couldn't figure out that computer. I couldn't figure out how to put the chat up, and yeah, that'll be for another time. What we're going to be having a look this week is that obviously it's my first day back on the channel, and these things can happen. You can go from last year having all this stuff that you've done and then come back this year and you've just messed up your first video, or you've just done a just done like a 5 minute live stream and it hasn't gone planned. So those things can happen, but today we're going to be just having a look at some of the stuff I've got over the Christmas break, and we're going to start off with a new book called The Complete Peanuts, the definitive collection of Charles M. Schulz comic strip masterpiece. So these comic strips, dailies and Sundays, are from 1955 to 1956, and this is what the front cover looks like. Front cover looks awesome. And as you always, you know me, I've over the break, I've got some big things planned for this year. I'm not going to spoil them, obviously, but I've got some big things planned. I hope you enjoy this year because it's going to be hell of a year. We've got some great stuff that happening, and in the meantime, just have a look at those peanut artworks. Get the microphone out of the way. Look at that. So damn cool. So damn cool. Oh, how I get this, but like because what peanuts are like what peanuts in the last couple of years since I've started since I've been starting to collect more comics and more comics. Peanuts are, I think, are getting to a point where they're becoming one of my favorite cartoon characters, especially with Calvin and Hobbes. They're one of the top five, those things. But like, I know where I've talked about a lot of the time on this channel, I've talked about the Phantom for probably 400 plus videos I've talked about them, but you just can't get anything better than the good old classics of the Peanuts, say, Asterix, and all that sort of stuff. And it's just cool that we still are able to get these complete Peanut books. It's just awesome. Okay, but coming this Wednesday, so on this Wednesday, around this time, hopefully, let's hope that it all goes to plan, we will be reviewing the last ever 2021 Phantom comic of the year. It is the 2021 Phantom Christmas special, and we'll be having a look at all the major stories from this issue. And again, last week we saw, I think, a new Phantom comic come out, and that's got a brand new spanking of a good cover done by Ivan Rodriguez, and it's also got a spanking new story done by Jason Paulos, which should be awesome. I haven't read it yet, but I'm currently right now, I've already finished the Christmas special. That's why we're going to be having a look at it on Wednesday. But currently, right now, I'm reading the Giant Size Phantom number 19, which should be pretty damn cool. Okay, the next thing we've got to have a look in this live stream is the big book. So, okay, so we have the complete DC Comics Volume 1. Yes, this big bad boy. Look at it. So damn cool. I have not even looked through this book yet. I have not even looked through this book yet. So this is just going off first impressions, basically. And plus, I don't even have the DC covers and the DC comic issues in my collection anyway, so this is a very good book to get, I'm saying. Look how good it is. So damn cool. What is this? Oh, just the barcode. So damn cool. Look at it. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to read a little bit of the intro for you today. Okay. So the Phantom, sometimes referred as the granddaddy of superheroes, along with Mandrake the Magician, both created by Lee Falk, are frequently credited as being the precursors to the now obsolescent genre of superheroes. Phantom first saw print in 1936, as we all know, quickly gaining international interest, which led to its being adapted for use in comic books. The Ghost Who Walks, a moniker often substituted for the describing the character, has been published in comic book format with the original material in numerous countries over the years, notable by Egmont, Fratelli Spada, Gold Key, King, Charlton Comics. In 1987, DC Comics licensed the Phantom as well as the Flash Gordon to add these characters to its already noteworthy collection of heroes. DC was no stranger to adapting classic 1930s characters for contemporary use, though. In 1986, Howard Claykin created 4 issues of The Shadow, followed in 1973 with the 12 issue run of the character with scripts by Denny O'Neil and art by such talent as Michael Carluta, Frank Robbins, Joe Kubert, and E.R. Cruz. As you will see through the 3 volumes of this series, the Phantom stories and art in this book brought a new intelligent take on the classic hero and stands as a distinguished chapter in the canon of The Ghost Who Walks. To get you acquainted with the creative talent behind the 4-story arc beginning this series with scripts done by Peter David and art by Joe Orlando. This introduction is followed by an interview with David and a biography of Orlando when David and Orlando had finished their run on the Phantom. The torch was picked up by scripter Mark Verheiden with art by Luke McDonnell. Their run on the title lasted but 13 issues and is distinguished by a more contemporary take on the character and his universe. This volume presents the first 2 issues of that cycle, and the remainder of this series will finish the rest of the complete reprint of the DC Comics Phantom. The next 2 volumes will of course be supplemented by original art, documentary material, and essays. So damn cool. Oh, it's even got the movie poster from the 1996 Phantom movie. It's got Salvaluto's artwork there as well. This is a very damn good book. If you are not going to get this into your collection, you are missing out. You are completely missing out on this series, this hard book series by Hermes Press. Completely missing out. Oh, it's even in colour. Oh, damn, it gets even better. Crisp pages, crisp art. Look at that. Look at that. So damn cool. Now, this is the live stream everyone's been waiting for this year. This is the live stream everyone's been waiting for this year. Hopefully so. Hopefully. And my music has to just stop playing. That's funny. Oh, this is like the first time I'm actually seeing DC Phantom comics from the 1980 or 1990 series. Oh, it's even got oh, in that the issue. Second issue. People are missing out if they're not going to buy this. People are definitely missing out. Like it's got that style like what is it? Don Newton style, I reckon. It's got that like Don Newton style. Just because like how the art is and how the colouring is. It's just got that essence that is just like Don Newton. I just think it's like Don Newton. It just looks like Don Newton. Just because of the colours. That's just all what it's just what it's reminding me of. Just the covers. It's just reminding me of Don Newton. And Hermes Press's hardcover series, hardcover full collection of Don Newton's Charlton comics, Charlton years. Quite enjoying this. Hope you are too, wherever you're viewing it from. Show you another panel. So damn cool. Yeah, it just feels like Don Newton. For some reason, it just feels like Don Newton. We got no one? Alright. That's cool. That's alright. That is fine. Still pretty cool to have this in my collection. I really, when I actually got this book, I really wasn't going to take a plastic cover, the plastic stuff off it. But worth taking the plastic wrapping off it to have a look at this gem. We may have another look at this, I reckon. We're gonna have another look at this very soon. Very soon we're gonna have another look at that comic. Big hard cover. Okay, last thing that we're going to be having a look. Oh no, before we have a look at this, I've also got something else. Please. I'll be back. When I say I'll be back, I need to reach for my. I only need to move my chair and reach for the shirt. What is it? Oh, yes. This is coming in hot. Coming in hot, baby. Coming in hot. So damn cool. Like, I've already worn this shirt like a couple of times, and you're probably asking after this live stream, where the hell, excuse my language, but where the hell would you find a Phantom t-shirt? I found her on eBay. Yes, boys, I found her on eBay. Yeah. So damn cool. Now we're going to be getting into the 1993 diary. Oh yeah. People are going to enjoy this. Oh yeah. Check that out. Melon Publishing back in 1993. That's the 10th today. Okay, so 1993 in January. The 10th of January was done on the Sunday. How is that? How is that? We're like Monday right now, and in 1993, it was on Sunday. The Phantom has spent almost as much time rescuing Diana from would-be suitors as he has battling roughnecks. This scene from the 1938 story, Prisoner of the Himalayas, is the closest Diana ever came to marrying another man. Oh. Oh. Oh, right. One of the most borrowed scenes in the history of the comics was this one drawn by Ray Moore in Little Thomas, where the Phantom rests, victorious after battling with villains. It appeared on the 12th of January 1938. It still remains a favourite with the rival adventure strip artists. Pretty interesting. What else we got here? On the 14th of March 1939, an outsider saw the Phantom's face for the first time in the story. The slave traders, a recluse known as the Sand Herman, rescued the Phantom from a pack of ferocious jackals and tended his wounds. Unlike so many future Good Samaritans, the Sand Hermit was not given the good mark, as author Lee Falk had not come up with the idea at that time. Quite interesting.
Hi there.
We have the first Phantom. I'll actually show you this to it. So damn cool. The explanation of the origin of the first Phantom has varied as many times as the 21st Phantom has padded devil. This version from the 1975 story, The First Phantom, has received the most acclaim because creator Lee Falk finally explained why the Phantom chose a skull and as his official badge of authority, and why he designed such an outlandish costume. Phantom kissed Diana Palmer, his future wife, for the first time on the 22nd of March 1936 in the story The Singh Brotherhood, disregarding the fact that the story ran as a daily newspaper script and the famous scene took many weeks to appear. All that action was restricted to a single day in real time. By reckoning, the Phantom was a fast mover. They were perfect strangers, yet the Phantom stole that first kiss no more than 2 hours after they met. How romantic! How romantic! There's a Glenn Ford poster. There's a whole jungle scene. Phantom is rough on Roughnecks. Translated into Phantom Men, the Phantom made its appearance as a comic book in Sweden on May the 5th, 1950. Within a few short years, Phantom Men became the top-selling comic throughout Scandinavia, and in later years, the Swedish company Semic received special permission from Lee Falk and King Features Syndicate Inc. to write and illustrate their own Phantom adventures. Quite interesting. Still a favourite with the Phantom fans are the Rope People. First introduced in 1951 in a Wilson McCoy story of the same name, The Rope People, a strange native tribe living in the deep woods spend most of their lives living in trees high above the ground. They helped the Phantom build his famous treehouse, a comparative recent addition to his real estate holdings. Quite interesting. How are we gonna finish this, I wonder? A female phantom. It really happened in the story of the same name, which commenced in Sunday newspapers on the 20th of July 1952. The reason was simple. The phantom was incapacitated after being wounded in a fight. His sister, Julie, donned uniform and mask to keep the flag flying. Julie was hit in more ways than one, but was quickly written out of the story. Oh, look at this. This is just bang on. Look at that. So damn cool. I like how they've choose the colours for the coloured phantom stuff. I like how they've choose the coloured pages, and I also like how they've mixed up with all the facts in all the diaries that they publish, and all the different art that they use through the years. we've got to show this. We've got to show this. There he is. Glory days and all. Lee Falk. Master. Absolute genius, that guy is. Oh, yes. Look at that. So damn cool. And we finish with this. So I hope you've enjoyed this live stream, although we had some technical issues. We had some things going on in the background. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you're viewing it after this live stream has gone live, then I hope you have enjoyed this video. And as always, keep Phantom Caving, and we'll be back on Wednesday.